Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. It's Kristen from Kristen Plans or Planning Kalo on Instagram. I'm doing a sticker video. Da-da-da-da-da. Or actually, it's more like a sticker organization video and I'm like pretty hype about it. So if you've seen me talk in my last videos, which I do quite often, I've been complaining about this binder situation I have going on. Clearly nothing is as organized as it was when I first started in this binder, but this was my original sticker organization, and then eventually I moved into a character binder, which I really love, and then I moved into these like foil binders that are sorted by foil color. So I really like doing that, and it is very beneficial for me. So I basically am just going to take what's in here, downsize and destash of like stuff that I don't use, and then I am going to reorganize how I have this. Like I have really crappy hand lettering up here, and for some reason I thought that was okay. I was like, yeah, just leave it in like that and that's gonna work for you. I don't know what I was thinking, but I'm gonna clear this pocket out because it is like super full, and I'm gonna answer some questions when I do it. I put up a poll on Instagram and y'all asked me a ton of questions. So it's gonna be a good time, and I hope I don't annoy you too much, and I hope you guys enjoy getting all up in my business because I like invasive questions. If you couldn't tell, I'm pretty open. Like I don't really mind sharing things, you know, like that aren't gonna put my life in danger. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna start now because I talk too much. So pretty much everything I'm using is this binder from Target. Okay, keeping that. And then I have these like clear sleeves that I just put stuff in. And then I will be using the Colorful Boxes Happy Planner book just because it has like a mess ton of labels in here. So I will be using that. I haven't decided if I think I'm gonna do the colorful ones just because I never use them anyways. And yeah. Or maybe I'll do the black. Oh, I might do the black. I don't know. I don't know. But this is what I will be using. I will also be pulling in a couple of these cardstock paper. Let me close this. Hello. These are just like different sizes of cardstock. This one is the one I use for 4x6 albums, which is like my character album or my foil album. These are 4.5 by 6.5 inches. So I do trim a little bit off, and then I just kind of like insert them into each sleeve. It just makes it easier to flip through the pages, and I just think it looks nicer. So that's what I used for that. You can pick this up at Hobby Lobby and it's $6, but they were 50% off when I bought them. So it's like 50% of $3, yep. And then this is the one that I got for this binder. I realize now that it's a little bit small, and I think that's gonna be fine though. Yeah, right, like that's gonna be fine. So it's like small height wise, like it's short, I should have said. It's short, but I mean, I think it'll fit just fine. But if not, I have some normal like full paper sized cardstock that I can just trim down if need be. So I'm gonna basically take everything out of here and then create all my labels, and then we're gonna go from there. So let's do that. Okay, so diving into your questions, basically your first question was, what is my all-time favorite movie? And you know, thank you for asking that because I've never sat down to think about what my actual favorite movie is, and I think that's for a lot of reasons. The first being that I just don't really watch movies all that often, and then another reason being that I don't like going to the movies because it's expensive. So I just pretty much only watch movies if it's on Netflix or on Amazon or like Hulu or whatever. So favorite movie, I will say that a movie that makes me feel every emotion under the moon is The Outsiders. So I love that. I also have a special connection to Harry Potter movies because hello, I love Harry Potter. My favorite Harry Potter movie is easily Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Easily, you know, love that. So that's one. I don't know why I haven't been taking all of this out. Like that would make sense to me. I don't know what I'm doing. This is pretty much just like a roll with it kind of video. I feel like whenever people make sticker organization videos, their life is typically organized, and so like they typically have like a system to get organized, and I don't. I got off work early today and I was like, yeah, fuck it, film a video, you know? So that's what I'm doing. I'm saying fuck it and I'm filming a video. Alright. So all-time favorite movie I guess would have to be Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. I could watch that movie literally every day of my life. So I'm gonna go with that one. Let's see, your next question is from Ilza. When am I getting married? Oh my god, Ilza, mind your business. My boyfriend and I have been dating for a long time. We've been dating for 3.5-ish years, give or take a few months. I don't know. We've been dating for a while and we're both super young. So like, I don't think we have any intention to get married right away, or, you know, I guess it's not right away since we've been dating for so long. But like, I mean, I don't think we have any immediate need to be married anytime soon. So probably not for a while, you know? And I'm okay with that. I'm definitely okay with that. I have so many life goals that I want to achieve, like, first on my own, and there's just like a couple of milestones that I want to hit as a woman before I am ready to settle down and like start that chapter of my life. So I don't know, but I will say if he doesn't ask me to marry him within the next 10 years, you know, we might need to talk, but for the immediate future, we are fine. We are totally okay. Let's see. So Becca asked, when am I having that meetup? LOL. Sister, did I say LOL out loud first? Hold on. I'm so sorry I did that. Hi Becca. And you girl, we do need to have that meetup. And I don't know if I even asked you if you're going to the SBC party, but if you are, we're definitely gonna hang out beforehand, and shoot me a message, and I'll message you. You did shoot me this message, and I will message you about when we are doing the meetup, because you're right, sister. We need to do that. Why are you the worst? Oh, thanks, Allie. That's Allie from Sticky Sloth. She asked me why I was the worst, and to be honest, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people in my life ask that about me as well, but sorry. Whenever they come up with an answer, I'll be sure to have them email you and let you know. Jessica from Letters to Apollo wants to know, what's my worst fear? Sister, how long do we have? Do we have enough time for this? I don't know. I don't know if you guys are ready for this. My worst fear isn't anything deep. It's not like, oh, my worst fear is to not bear children, like, which would be really terrible, and I kind of do fear that to a certain extent, but also not really, because it is like my lifelong dream to adopt a child, because there are people in my family that have been adopted, and it's like, that's woke, and I love that. And it's just like such a viable option for families of all different kinds. I stand adoption, basically. So it's not anything deep like that. Sorry, I had to clasp that. But I will say that I do have an irrational fear of birds. So my biggest fear, or my worst fear, if you will, would be to be trapped in a very small and confined room with a bunch of birds that are scary and aggressive. So that's my biggest fear. Look at that. Go Cougs! That's my college. So these are like college related ones. So they're already like pre-categorized. It's just like a matter of if I'm going to keep them. Like, I have all these super huge sheets. Like, first of all, these from Nicole's Plans. Nothing against Nicole's Plans, but I don't like these at all. Like, I don't like them at all. Like, they're not like actually clear. They're like opaque, kind of. I don't know how to explain it. Like, when I put it down on paper, I don't like how I can like, ugh, you can't tell, but like, I'm not being dramatic. I don't know. I just don't know if I'm gonna actually keep these, because I don't really, I don't know. I'm gonna probably destash that. Probably gonna destash those. The challenge, probably destash. The 100, oh, this is a good show. I don't know. I'm just gonna make like a destash pile and just keep it over here. These are cute, but like, I don't track that anymore. These are cute, but I don't use that. Would I use these? I might use these. That's a maybe. Do I have like a maybe destash pile? These are like shopping related. This is a character, so it doesn't even need to be in here. Hello. These are shopping related. Shopping. What am I gonna do? So I'm gonna go in and like fast forward all of this anyways. So what I'm gonna do is go through all my stickers, put them in all their categories, and then to answer some of these questions, I'll just do a voiceover. All right, so jumping in, we're gonna do this like a lightning round. It's gonna be so fun. I've always wanted to be on like Jeopardy. Okay. What is my all-time favorite movie? My all-time favorite movie is easily Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, mostly because it's the best one in the series, hands down, or close second is like the original Star Trek. Not the original, but like the first one with Chris Pine. Whew, so good. Ilza asked me when I'm getting married. Ilza, mind your business. I don't know. My boyfriend and I have been together forever, but like we're super content not being married. Like we don't even live together, so I don't know, sister. But I'm in love though, and that's enough for me at the moment. Becca asked me, when are we having that meetup? Sister, I'm going to message you right now. We need to have that meetup, and I'm sorry that I'm terrible. Allie from Sticky Sloth Design asked me why I'm the worst. And you know what? I'm feeling a little attacked. Like, if this is because I force you to come up with, like, pentagon colors, like, sister, I'm so sorry. But I'm just your biggest fan, and I can't wait to meet you in Austin. Jessica from Letters to Apollo asked me, what's my worst fear? On a like surface level answer would probably be birds. Like I'm so scared of birds. Like, oh my God, like if a bird flies at me, I'm probably gonna start crying, like not an exaggeration. But yeah, birds. But on a deeper level, my worst fear is probably like not being able to have a family or like being able to support my family. That's so scary to me because I definitely want to have a family. Like even if my body doesn't allow me to have like a child of my own, like I'm definitely going to adopt. But yeah, I don't know, like that's just so scary to think about, like not being able to support them. Like if they're like, Mom, I want to go to camp, and I'm like, sorry, like you bought Cheez-Its last week, so we can't afford it. You know, like that's so scary to me. I don't know. And then Elizabeth asked me a bunch of questions, so I'm just going to answer the planner related ones. She told me to do a freebie spread with her, and I definitely will, and that's going to be in the beginning of June. My favorite color is blue, and she asked me what got me into planning. Basically, I got an Erin Condren as a gift, and I started looking up videos on how to set it up, and I found Plan With Me videos, and I just got, like, hooked immediately. So that's what got me into planning. She also asked me what my favorite washi roll is. That's kind of tough. Like, there's so many cute washies out there, but I feel like my absolute favorite is... I don't know. I don't want to be cliche and say Stardust because, like, it's cute, but, like, I don't know. I really do like white with red bows, so probably that one, if that one counts. If not, then I do like the Hawaiian sunrise one with the palm trees. Beautiful. Ooh, Mermaid Queen's cute too, but I don't own it. So, hope that answers that. Aaliyah asked me, do I have a planner preference since Erin Condren isn't doing the coil next year? So from what I understand, Erin Condren is doing a coil. It's just like the binder was an option. So I'm still team coil, and I will probably buy a coil at the end of the year. I am kind of nervous for like how the setup is going to be because from the sneak peeks, it definitely does not look like kit friendly from what I already, like all the kits that I already own. So like that part's a little iffy, but I don't know. So there's that. How do you explain planning to people? So from what I get, like the vibe in the community is that like it's kind of embarrassing for you to tell other people that you're like a planner, but like I don't get embarrassed easily at all. So I don't really give a fuck what people think. So I'm like, yeah, my hobby's putting stickers into my planner. What's it to you? And if they want to judge me, they can go ahead. But like I probably already judged them 4 times over. And so it's like, it's not a big deal at that point. Like, you know, whatever. So, I mean, I pretty much just tell people like, yeah, I love planning. Like I buy stickers, I buy washi tape. Like I don't really care. I mean, most people do give me like this crazy look, but I'm just like, okay, and like my Simply Gilded collection is dope. Like what do you have? Tennis shoes? Cool. You know, I don't know. That's just how I think. Like, I don't really care what people think about me. So, I just, yeah, okay. What got you into zero waste living and is it hard? I heard about zero waste living in a podcast and I was very intrigued by it because I've always been like really worried about the environment and like how much trash we create and just like all the pollutants that we put into the air. Like, it's always been very concerning for me. So when I heard about it, I obviously looked it up, like watched a bunch of videos, and I immediately wanted to like dive straight into it. And I think that eventually when I'm living on my own, I will want to like dive deeper and deeper into zero waste living completely. But for the time being, it's extremely hard to live zero waste because I live with my parents and they don't live zero waste or low impact living, which is like a milder form of zero waste. So that is really hard. If you don't know what zero waste living, it's basically whenever you don't bring trash into your home. So you don't use plastic, you don't like have paper plates, or like everything that is in your home can be reusable or recycled. So that includes like chip bags or like sandwich Ziplocs, like everything. So eventually I do want to get fully into zero waste living, but for the time being, it's just too hard because of the situation, like my living situation. But for now, I do live low impact, which basically means anything that can be switched out with something more sustainable, I do. So like, you know, I don't use plastic straws, I use metal straws, I use reusable cups, I take shorter showers, like I have a shampoo bar instead of a shampoo bottle. Same thing with my conditioner, same thing with my lotion, my face wash, like anything that I can do to help. I reuse all my Cello bags, all my mailers, they all have been either reused, recycled, or repurposed. So it's just like smaller things that you can do to make a difference is what you should do. So that's my spiel on zero waste living. I'm going to try and squeeze in one more quick question before my voice comes back. Someone asked me, do I plan on having more fur babies or like dogs? And absolutely I do. Even though my dog Jax is absolutely perfect, I want him to have siblings. So 100% absolutely I plan on it. And I'm back. So I pretty much have sorted majority of the stuff into like pretty general categories, and I'm gonna write down all of the categories that like I see and as I put them into their stacks, and then I'm gonna take this list and then go and make all the labels so that way it's just like a smooth process. This is gonna be such a cute thumbnail. Let's talk about it. I'm gonna fill in the space. Get the thumbnail, Kristen. Get it. Okay, so I'm just gonna start like pulling them and then writing them down. I do have like a short pile over here that you cannot see that's like off camera. It's like from here to like there, but you can't see it, but it doesn't really matter. So I have like this one, which I listed as like special occasions, but I think this is going to be the one that I have to break down to a degree. That's not how you spell occasions, but like let's pretend. So I have these that say the list bitch, which I use these whenever I make all my lists, like for anything. Then I have these custom ones of my dog. I have squad night, date night, hot tub topics, and then these are like bow marquees for when I go to shows. These are like celebration tassels, some presents, and then these that are just like different scripts that say for like Christmas basically. So I think I might break these down and do like this is gifts. I could do gifts as one. So let's do that. Let's break this down. I should have got lined paper, but that's fine. But that's pretty much like the process of which I'm going to do it in. Like I'm just going to review what the stickers are and then start listing them. Since these I still don't know how to categorize, I'm honestly just going to put them aside and then go to a different category that I do know how to do. So like this one is going to be nails. And I'm just going to keep going and move into some questions. So my next question comes from Mary, and she asked me, what do you think led to your incredible confidence? All right, so I grew up with an older brother, and I attribute a lot of my confidence to him because he teased me a lot growing up, and he was also my idol. So completely separate things, but here we go. So with the teasing thing, he like would try to point out insecurities or whatever and like make me feel weird about it, but that just made me feel like, I don't care what he says, you know, like I'm gonna prove him wrong, like I don't give a fuck. And it's like, it just made me want to stand up for myself. So like growing up with a brother that teased you all the time, you kind of become immune to people like trying to say mean things to you. So there's that. And then also my brother was my biggest idol ever growing up. And so I wanted to be just like him. And he was so strong and he was so confident in himself and just like very self-assured. And I loved that. And having him, I guess, someone to look up to was just so perfect because in my head, there was no one better on this planet than my brother. And if I was even half the person my brother was, like I would be happy with for the rest of my life. And, you know, to a certain extent, I still believe that. Like my brother is a really great guy. And,
you know, I'm very proud to say that we share very similar personality traits that make me who I am. But also, I'm my own person and I am a badass bitch. And I realized that really early on. And I was raised to like not take people's shit. So I think that that's a major reason why I am so confident. And also just being surrounded by really great people my entire life that constantly build me up and never try to tear me down. So shout out to my bestie, Maida, love you. You're a queen. Let's see. Next question. Oh my God, I don't even, where am I? Oh, what's my next big vacation? I just got back from a cruise in January with my best friends, but my boyfriend and I are going to Cancun, so that's exciting. We're going to Cancun in June, and we're going to like stay at this very nice resort, and I'm super excited because I've never been to Cancun, but my boyfriend has. He like went with his family a couple years ago, and so he rented out like this really nice suite for us, and I'm just like super excited, and it's like all inclusive. So I'm going to drink all the mimosas and margaritas that I possibly can, and it's going to be a good time. I'm so excited. This next question comes from my absolute best friend in the world, and it says, what is the story of your first kiss? She's only asking me this because she wants me to put it out there on the internet because it was embarrassing. So my first kiss was in 6th grade. And I was dating someone on the basketball team, and he was at basketball practice, and I was walking to my bus, and this was at the end of the day. So I'm like walking to my bus, and I have to pass the gym that he has practice at. So he sees me as I'm walking past his gym, and he starts hauling ass, and he's like, hey babe, wait up. And I'm like 6th grade and in love with him. So I'm like, okay, like what's up? And then he like has a mouthful of Gatorade. He is dripping in sweat because he was just running drills, and he is licking his lips excessively. And then he's like leaning into me, and he goes, have a great day, babe. And then gives me like the nastiest kiss of my life. Like it was so wet, and he was so sweaty that he was basically like, his face was slipping all over my face. Like it wasn't a good time. And then in the background, all I hear are my friends that also are walking to the buses being like, ew, Kristen, what are you doing? And I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what to do with my hands. I don't know what to do with my tongue. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like 12. Like, I don't know. So it was an interesting time. But yeah, like just reliving it in my head, I'm already stressing out. Like I can't handle that. Oh my God. Yeah. It was just not a good time. Also, I don't know why I made him sound like he was from New York. He's definitely not. He was from Texas. So like, I don't know. I don't know why I made him sound like that. But that's the story of my first kiss. So I'm going to shut up and I'm going to finish out this video. And I think I'm coming back in like 10 seconds. So be right back.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start doing the labels for them, and I did decide to do the multicolor just because I just don't care, you know. I never use.
So to finish off the last chunk of questions, I'm just going to jump into it. Who are my favorite planner YouTubers? I am subscribed to so many YouTubers. Off the top of my head, I really like Cindy from Llama Letters. She's really great. She's super funny. I like Ilza's channel. She's hilarious. I did a collab with her. I like Gathered Plans with Rachel. I'm actually doing a collab with her that I'm really excited about. And I obviously really love Viv Loves to Plan and Planner Boy Jams, like great channels. Let's see. My favorite Mexican restaurant is probably Mexicanos. A good Tex-Mex contender though is obviously Gringos. They're like a really good standard, so love them. Where am I from? I am born and raised in Houston, Texas, and I am damn proud to be a Texan resident. My favorite cereal is probably Honey Nut Cheerios if I'm just eating like the cereal dry, but if I'm eating it like with milk, I like Raisin Bran Crunch without the raisins. Don't ask. It's not the same as like Honey Bunches of Oats. It's different. It's different. I'm sorry. My favorite ice cream is mint chocolate chip or Rocky Road. When's my birthday? I was born in August. What is one goal that you have for yourself for the year? One goal I have for myself is to get a fucking job. Like, I need a job really bad. I've been out of school for like almost a year, and I need to start getting really committed to like looking for a good job. And the last question is, who is my favorite solo artist or band? But I actually suck because I don't really listen to music. Even when it's on the radio, like I'm actually not listening to it. I'm just listening to my thoughts in my head. So yeah, I can't really give you a legitimate answer. That's not a lie.
Okay, so we pretty much have put everything into here as far as like the easier categories to manipulate, but these were the ones that I was struggling with. I just don't really know how to categorize them or anything like that, because I either don't have a ton of stickers that fit that category or I just don't know what to do. And then I also have these that I got from Piper's Paper Co. And I got this a long time ago when I first started planning, and I thought it would be so helpful because they're all like functional and they're in neutral colorway and multicolorway. But when I put it in here, it makes my binder really, really full already, and I'm trying to avoid that. So I think I'm going to keep these separated, but I do also have a ton of these functional stickers. Like these are transparent date covers from Erin Condren, and then I also have like these from the Crafty Student in neutral colors, Bubba Bear Studios, Stickerific, Wild Summer Designs, Crafty Student, Chic Steak Sticker Boutique, and I'm actually going to get a ton more of these in, so I don't know what to do then. And then these are from Stickerific and Bubba Bear Studios again. So I think I'm just gonna keep the ones in here of the things that I actually pull from. So like these, I could actually throw these in school because they look like notebook paper. So let's do that. And I'll just throw them in the back of the school one. Yeah, that could be cute. Yeah, that's fine. And then for these, I'm gonna make a separate one for sticky notes because I know I'm getting like a bunch of sticky notes in. So I'm gonna pull one of these and then just write the label. So we'll do that for sticky notes, and then she will get her own sleeve. And then I'll have to like put that in a second, but I'm just not gonna do that. And then I'm thinking I might just make like a small one for boxes that I pull from. Where did I put that giant stack? There it is. Okay. So I definitely use these a couple, but I don't see myself pulling from these because they're so bright. So I might actually destash those. And then these are fancy labels and they're super cute, but I don't know if I'm going to pull from them, to be honest. These, I don't know, but those are nice and these are nice. And these are neutral, but again, I don't know. Okay, so I'm just gonna use these because, well, boxes. I said boxes. I don't know what to do with that then. Yeah, I'll just like make one for quarter boxes, I guess. Okay, and then quarter boxes, and then we're going into these categories. This one is a custom, so I can put that into my customs one. Oh, alphabetical. So this will go into customs. All my customs are from the same shop because I have an issue. I only like that shop for custom scripts. I don't know. And then these I'm kind of struggling with because this is like dinner with friends. So maybe I'll make like a friends one and then I'll make like a date one. These I feel like I'm just gonna throw in with like birthday or like movie show or something. I don't know. Yeah, I can put that in there. Right, they're just like marquees. Yeah, that's like similar. Okay. Date night, don't know yet. We'll figure that out. These are like functional icons. So I want to make a functional icon one. Yeah, these are cute. So we'll do a functional icon. I hope you guys cannot hear my phone blowing up in the background. Like it's on silent or it's on vibrate. And it's still exploding with messages from Instagram and then from YouTube. Oh, my friend's here. So cute. Well, basically I put everything into their categories, like respectively, and I think it looks pretty fucking dope. But these are the ones that I went and made last minute, and I'm gonna go back in, put them in their alphabetical order. But this is like my only opportunity to show off that I'm a good substitute and I know the alphabet, you know? So love that for me. But R goes before U, so that's like that. And then these are all S's. So A, B, C, D, C, D, E, E, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, O, T. Yep. And then Q, R, S. Yep. And that's that. Okay. So all the ones that I didn't know, like date night in church, first of all, I don't really go to church, so I don't really know what to do, but I would feel really awful if I threw them away. One, because they're from Letters to Apollo, and then two, because like Jesus. So, sorry. And then I didn't know what to put date night in, but I'm just gonna stick them there. So, cute. And then these are all the things that I decided to de-stash, except for these. These are actually going in car, so don't know why. Those are there. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. Myra's walking around my filming room judging all the Happy Meal shit that I have just lying around everywhere. And like, honestly, it's relatable, girl, because I get it. Alright, so these are the things I'm de-stashing. So they will probably go into the next giveaway. And if you win that giveaway, shout out to you. If you're in Guam, I know that you are a US territory now, so everything's a learning experience. But yeah, once we hit 250 subscribers, I will be doing the giveaway, which I think might actually happen either next week or the week after that. So that's going to be pretty dope. So definitely be sure to watch out on Instagram for when I announce the de-stash rules and everything like that. But until then, this is all I got for you. Just this. Here's like a really half-ass flip through, but like reverse alphabet. What is that? What is it called when it's like the reverse alphabet? No, Myra, I'm not talking to you. You're not supposed to be talking. You're supposed to be behind the scenes. Myra and I are actually about to film a really interesting video. I would say it's a really fun video, but I don't know if it's going to be fun because I don't really work well with others, so I don't really know. But that's going to be it for you guys. I will see you next time. Peace out.